everyone, welcome. Took a couple weeks off. I just needed a rest period. So listening to the body and focusing on some other things. So I have not been on to do a reading. So welcome back. I hope that you have given yourself some well-deserved rest as well. And I got a few new decks, so we are going to play. So today we are starting out with jealousy. So let's look inside ourselves and reconcile what we are jealous of. It's okay to feel jealousy, but look deeper and just ask the question, why am I jealous of that person? Or why am I jealous of that thing that happening to that person? And just give it a question. Question it. And go from there. And then, if you can, release the jealousy. It's not an emotion that you want to hang out in. Let's just put it that way. It can happen, but just look at it. Energy. We all have an energy in our body. We all have a life flow, a life force. And it's always flowing through us. And certain things can help to raise your energy, and certain things can deplete your energy. And when I pulled this card, this is why I choose not to be in jealousy for long, is because it is an energy depleter. So if you can work your way through the jealousy, and this is a great reminder, if you can work your way through the jealousy and reconcile that in yourself, asking the deeper questions. And when you release the jealousy, the energy starts flowing much more easily. I feel like it's all about taking care of yourself these days. Taking care of yourself, listening to yourself. And hydrate. It is about taking care of yourself. Hydrate. Very important. Drink your water, drink your herbal teas. Hydrate. And don't overhydrate. I actually listened to a nutritionist this past week, and she said, look at your pee. She goes, as a nutritionist, I talk about pee and poop a lot. So look at your pee. Are you hydrating enough? Is it dark yellow? You're not hydrating enough. Is it pale yellow? That's a good hydration. So look at your pee. That might be the title of this video. And what else? What else is going on for this week? Take action. Yes. Oh, I love this photo too. This is like one of my favorite things to do, is sit under trees and then just recline back and look up and just look through that canopy of trees and seeing the sunlight shining through. That's one of my favorite things to do. Ooh. And that raises my energy. So take action. Yes. So it is the 19th of April when I'm doing this video. We've just gone through a new moon in Aries, and there's a whole bunch of other planets in Aries right now. And I follow, but I don't quite, understand. I'm not an astrologer. But I certainly feel this sense to take action. There's 7 planets in Aries, and Aries is the baby of the zodiac. Aries is the starting of the zodiac, and it's giving us a lot of take action energy. So if you've been hemming and hawing about something, take action. So it is about taking care of ourselves, hydrating, looking after our energy, joy. Bringing joy in definitely raises our energy. If you hold the vibration of joy, beauty, peace, and harmony, this will assist and support and maintain your higher energy, your higher vibrations. So I invite you to look all around you and make this leap into feeling joy. Even if it's a moment of feeling joy, sitting under a canopy of trees, doing your favorite thing. What brings you joy? As we're looking after ourselves, do that. Do what brings you joy. Dropping cards all over the place here. All right. Your great wave awaits. Ooh, I don't think I've ever pulled this card out of this deck, so I'm going to look at the guidebook. Your great wave awaits. It sounds exciting. A wave starts slowly. You can see its energy as it begins to swell slightly on the horizon. At first, there's nothing more than a small inflation of water, barely different than the surrounding water, but you can see it. The swell gains amplitude and height, and now you have a wave that you can unsuccessfully struggle against or ride with joyful bliss. Ooh, ride the wave. Choice is yours. Your great wave awaits, ready for you to proclaim your next greatest purpose. So this is where the take action comes in. No doubt you may be scared at how big this energy is or fearful of the scope of actions necessary to accomplish it. Be like water. Flow through any thought holding you back. Your momentum has gathered to surf the cosmic wave of destiny. Ooh, I like that. Love it. All right. I'm going to pull a card from this new deck. It is the Feminine Wisdom Oracle. Feminine Wisdom Oracle. I just got to get used to shuffling them. A new deck always feels a little different in your hands. I do a few things to cleanse the deck. You can either like knock on it, like tap on it, and put your energy into it. You can hold it against your heart or your solar plexus. It's just the more you touch them and play with them, the more your energy gets into the deck. So they just feel a little bit. Now I've cleared them with my space clearing spray. You can put them in a sunny window. You can put them in a window under the moonlight. You can sage or cedar, smoke, cleanse them. Sorry, smudge. I couldn't think of the word. Anyway, do what you can to put your energy in a new deck if you ever get a new deck. Home. I was playing with these cards before I turned the video on and I got this card. So I think it's giving a message for all of us. And I have to watch these cards because there is some nudity on some of them. And luckily this one does not have any. But YouTube will put me in jail if I show nudity on here. Anyway, home, safe haven, and comfort zone. And just because this is a brand new deck to me, I am going to read the card. Awesome. Welcome home. This is the place where you belong. The place where your inner child feels safe and secure, where you can be comfortable with who you are. physically and spiritually, and accept yourself with all your flaws and virtues. Forgive yourself and show yourself kindness and empathy as you would to your own child. You have a loving heart, so make sure to protect it. And I was going to say, before I finished reading it, home to me is right in my heart. Home is right here. And the affirmation that goes with this card is, this heart of mine, my soul, and this body are my sacred sanctuary. I am choosing to shower them with love. That's lovely. So shower yourself with love. Talking about taking care of ourselves. Let's do it. Get that extra rest. Drink that extra water. Experience joy. Elevate your energy. All right. And normally my last card that I pull is our helper for the week, whether it's an animal helper or heavenly helper. Well, this week I got another new deck, and it is botanical helpers, plant helpers. So let's see. I think two cards are bouncing out here. We've got dandelion. We can start seeing those popping up around where I live. Dandelion, which represents perseverance, and lavender, which represents tough love. So again, I'm going to look in the booklet. Dandelion. That's funny. Funny what pops out at you. I just looked at the last sentence, and it says, when you're ready to make your own joy. Oh, I love when the cards sync together. Dandelion is bold, bright, and sunny. She pushes through cracks in cement and worms her way into the mortar of stone walls, cheerfully. Dandelion's medicine is perseverance, but not the perseverance of the martyr. Instead, Dandelion is the eternal optimist. Like the Fool in the tarot deck, she's always happy to set off on a new adventure in hope of learning more and digging deeper. She's not an airy optimist, though, with no grounding in reality. Her roots are strong. And if you've ever tried to pull a dandelion out of the ground, you know her roots are strong. She's the shaman and the Buddha, and her message is this: happiness is an inner landscape that has little to do with where you're planted. Oh, I love this message. Anyway, when you're ready to make your own joy, whatever life throws at you, call on dandelion. So when you see a dandelion this week out in your lawn and you're not too happy about it, look on her with cheerfulness and joy, and know whatever life throws at you, you'll be able to handle it. Wow, that was a powerful message. And lavender, let's have a look. Lavender. People think lavender is soft, useful for shaping quiet space and calming rowdy children. And, excuse me while I hydrate. But beneath her powdery scent is a hint of menthol. Smell it. The bite at the back of your palate. While lavender appears to be the down-to-earth and gracious grandmother who will soothe your soul and sing you to sleep, you're living a rare and blessed life if that's all you ever need from her. If circumstances should change, call on lavender. She handles emergencies with military precision, keeping a cool head and a stout heart. She'd make a fine spy, field nurse, or leader of the resistance, cloaking her steely strength under a sloppy gray bun in the familiar scent of summer. When lavender appears, it's time to ground yourself and dig into the task at hand. Wow. Well, that is the lovely message for the week. So take care of yourselves. Check your pee. And call on lavender and dandelion. have a great week, everybody. And I hope you find some joy as you go about your days and weeks ahead.